Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is a new project introduction. There has been a boom of new projects that have come up and it's a lot, but this is one of those projects that when it all comes together, I am so excited about and enthusiastic about. I can hardly control myself. This is a Fantastic Ladies collaboration and the name of the project is called Panning Games, and it is a project based around the theme of the Hunger Games, which I loved the books, loved the movies, really loved the books. And so this is a year-long project. There are two things that very much appealed to me about this project. The fact that it's a year-long, which actually gives me some hope of getting some use out of items, and the whole theme about Hunger Games. I just could not help myself. So a big thank you to Amber McClincy. I hope I'm saying your name right. Amber is the one who created this project and suggested it to the Fantastic Ladies. I think a lot of people are going to be doing this project because there's a lot of Hunger Games fans out there. So here are the rules to this project. The rules are that you have to put 50 items in a box, 50 makeup/beauty items in a box. And then in 30 seconds, you have to pull 24 items from that box randomly within 30 seconds. And those 24 products are the ones that are going to be in the project for the year. And the 24 represents the 24 tributes from the Hunger Games. Oh my gosh, does that not sound like the funnest thing ever? I am so excited about this project. So I started thinking about it for over the last couple months, and I kept running into a couple of roadblocks. The first roadblock is that if I was to put bigger items in the box, like body lotions or shower gels, and then little items like an individual eyeshadow, what are the odds that I would ever reach for the eyeshadow, or would I just keep reaching for these bigger products? I wasn't sure how that would work. So I kept thinking, well, I would like them to all be kind of uniformly sized things in the box. Well, then I thought I could do all eyeshadow singles because God knows I have 50 of those, and I could work on 24 of those throughout the year. And well, I was kind of leaning towards going with that idea, but the other morning I made a decision about what I wanted to do for this project. And this is absolutely bananas, but a lot of you guys have been encouraging me to start enjoying my many unused eyeshadow palettes, and I decided this project was the perfect way to do that. So I have a gigantic box over here. I'm gonna turn the camera over here so you can see right down there. I have a gigantic box filled with all of my unused eyeshadows. There's a little bit over 50 in there, but I decided to throw all of them in because it ended up being right around 50. So there are like 52 or 53 eyeshadow palettes in that box that I have never used even once. Not once. A couple of them I've swatched on my arm or my hand, but I've never put them on my eyes even once. So I am going to pull 24 palettes from that box without looking, totally random, and I am going to be working on those. Now, obviously, I am not going to be panning 24 eyeshadow palettes plus my Pan That palette next year, but this is kind of going to be like a 2 palettes 1 month situation. So I'm going to pick 2 palettes to work on for each month that this project is going on. And each monthly update, I will kind of give you a brief review of the palettes that I worked on, maybe show some looks that I did with them, and go from there. So I hope you guys like this idea. I am going to insert a little clip of me kind of going through where I keep my makeup in the office and choosing these palettes and putting them in the box. And then I will meet you right back here in a minute. Okay, guys. The crowds have spoken. People want to see me shop my stash and use my palettes that have never been touched. So we are going to do that. Let's look for palettes I've never used even once.
Holy cow, I wonder how many I found. I'm gonna count everything up.
Okay, I just tried to pull 50 palettes and I wasn't really counting. I was just looking for any palette that I've never used even once, and I ended up with 49 without even counting. So I'm gonna go back through and find one more palette, and that's the 50 palettes that I'm going to use for this project. Hello, lucky number 50, Mad for Matte Summer Breeze palette. Never used even once. Okay, I have no idea how this is gonna work. I'm gonna back you guys up a little bit. And I don't wanna put this big box in my lap because it's huge. So I just have it next to me, and I don't have a timer because my timer's on my phone and I'm recording on my phone right now. But I'm gonna really, really quickly just randomly grab 24 items from this box. And you can see that I'm not cheating because I'm gonna be looking at you the whole time. So, I'm nervous. There is no bad option in here. Every option is good, but I'm still nervous. So, oh, you know what? I do have a timer because I can see like how much time is going on my phone right now. That's perfect. We'll do it that way. So I can use the timer right here. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm gonna start pulling. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, 4, 5, I'm moving around. 6, I know what that is. 7, I got 15 seconds. 8, 9, 10, I'm not gonna make it. 11, 12, 13, 14, I just grabbed 3 palettes at once. 15, 16, oh my gosh, that was 30 seconds right there. 17, 18, 19, I gotta do 5 more. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This was 45 seconds. 25. Wait, how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh wait, I think that was 25. Oh my goodness. Let me put that last one back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Done. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of palettes that did not make the cut. I'm going to close that box so I don't look at them and try and switch them out. Oh my goodness. I have 24 untouched eyeshadow palettes with me. I am going to show you what the 24 eyeshadow palettes were right now, just really quickly. And then out of those 24, I'm going to pick 2 to work on over the next month, in addition to everything else I'm already working on. That's crazy. Okay, let's go. All right, first off, I pulled Too Faced Boudoir Eyes. It looks like this. My light is going. I also pulled the Urban Decay Shadow Box. Nora's panning this year. She's almost done. Speaking of Urban Decay, I pulled the Naked Ultimate Basics palette. Never used. What's this? I pulled, oh, the Ulta Metals palette. Looks like that. This is the Bare Minerals Nudes palette. My little Hazel gouged out the best looking shadow in this whole palette, but I've never used it. Hazel. I pulled the Nubian, the original Nubian by Juvia's Place. I pulled the Tarte Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen collaboration palette. Smells wonderful. I pulled, dun, da, 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 the Naked Heat palette. Oh, I'm about to lose my brush. Hi, Days. Right there. I pulled the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Right there. Smells like peaches. I pulled my It Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. Right there. All right, I pulled all 3 of my little Smashbox palettes. These were from 3 years ago, I believe. My little plastic's going. This one. This one. That's beautiful. That is a Paula palette. And this one. Nice neutrals. Hazel. All right, I pulled my Buxom palette. This one is the White Russian on the Rocks palette. It looks, lost a brush again. That's what happens when you have a bunch of untouched eyeshadow palettes. That's gorgeous. I pulled my Kat Von D Shade and Eye palette. Never used it before. I pulled my Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. These smell so good. What is this? I pulled, oh my gosh. I pulled my MAC Cool Neutral palette. Right there. Boy, talk about a must-have that looks so boring to me now. I've never used it even once. Flounce, Sweet Allure, Sun Tweaked, After Dusk, Blackberry, Pick Me Up, Cozy Gray, Crushed Clove, Deception, Brune, Silver Fog, French Clay, Cumulus, Pearled Earth, and Black Tide. I don't even recognize any of those shadows except for Brune. All right, I got my Laura Mercier Artist palette for eyes and cheeks. There's a lot of blushes in these palettes. I got the original Carly Bible BH Cosmetics collab. Never used. I got one of the Makeup Geeks. Which one is this one? In the Nude. Right there, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I have a Makeup Revolution palette. This is the Fortune Favors the Brave palette. Never used. I've had this one for a while too. Right there. Okay guys, 3 more. They're all ColourPop. All right, this is the Element of Surprise palette. This is the Double Entendre palette. This is like a dupe for the Toasted palette from Tarte. And this is the You Had Me at Hello palette. Right there. This is the Scandalous one. If you peel the sticker back, it has Kathleen Light's collaboration sticker on it. I do not find that scandalous though. I think it's smart that they reuse the packaging. Reuse, reduce, recycle. Okay, so those are all the palettes. I'm gonna pick 2 right now to focus on for the month of August right now. So, oh my gosh, how am I gonna decide? This is not easy. Okay, I think I have my 2 palettes for the month of August picked out. This was so hard for me to do. I'm not good at making decisions like this, and usually I require a lot more thought. But I've picked 2 palettes to work on for the month of August. Since it is still summer in August, an obvious choice definitely seemed to be the Sweet Peach palette. I would like to use this during the time of year when it was meant to be used. Plus, I'm currently working on the Sweet Peach primer, the Sweet Peach foundation, so I just thought it would be fun to incorporate this into looks. I'm going to give you another peek at this palette. I know you guys have all seen it before, but this is the Sweet Peach palette. It has been swatched but never put on my eyes, and I really am excited to try and get some use out of this palette for the next month. And since that is such a big palette with 18 shadows, right? Yeah, 18 shadows in this palette, I decided I would choose a smaller palette. All of these palettes that I chose have at least 6 eyeshadows in them, and I stayed away from my massive palettes with like 30 or more eyeshadows for the purpose of this project. I do have some of those too, but I didn't want those for this project because I knew I wouldn't really get to use them. So I did choose this Buxom 6-pan palette in the White Russian on the Rocks. I don't know why I can't remember that. But again, this is it right here. Just a really nice neutral palette, kind of warm neutral. It looks lovely. So these are the two palettes that I'm going to be using for the month of August. Obviously, I'm still going to continue working on my Pan That palette and all of the other eyeshadows that are in projects, but I would like to at least come up with a couple of looks using each of these palettes on their own exclusively without any help or assistance from another project. And then I would like to just incorporate these shadows with my Pan That palette to kind of make it interesting, change it up, you know, add some flavor to my Pan That palette. So these are the two palettes for the month of August. I will see you guys back in a month to discuss what my thoughts are of these two palettes and to pick two new palettes to focus on for the month of September. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.